What's going on, people? My name is Jason David Walker. I'm going to be giving you a review on the EP called Director's Cut by James Devlin, mainly known by Devlin, the man who brought us the Art Rolling, Tales from the Crypt and Blood, Sweat and Beers. Keep locked. After Devlin released Blood, Sweat and Beers, he did his tour and all of those festivals. Since then he's been in the booth writing, recording, and on the 15th of May, 6 o'clock, he joined Westwood and announced that he'd be releasing the mixtape for free called The Director's Cut, which is a 5-track EP. Okay, I'm going to go through the EP track by track and give you like a 10-15 second snippet of the actual song that I'm going to talk about. Also give you a little info on the song, what it's called, and yeah, we're going to do it track by track. So beginning, the first track on the EP is called The Journey.
Follow me on my journey, on my journey, on my journey. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Way back in the early days, they wouldn't fuck with me like a bird with AIDS. Now I fall off when I walk on the stage, but those that I wanted to love me escaped. So while I'm creating a canvas, take to a camera and capture a still, and in your own personal ways, develop the negatives in your own brain.
Starting off, presentation. The beat is sick. It starts with a sort of melody and some sort of heavy drums, and when you listen to it in your earphones, it sort of moves from the left earphone to the right earphone, if you know what I mean. As in all the other Devlin tracks, he goes in hard. He starts the song off with, "Faced with the choice I had, I was lucky with the boys I had." And there he's basically saying, like, within his lifetime, he was lucky that he had those friends to support him and that. So, yeah. Next up, lyrics. The track is basically what the name says. Devlin is on about his journey of being a grime artist and other options or possibilities that he could have had towards his journey, what he could have been. There's not really a chorus, just the beat goes down a little bit and he says, "Follow me on my journey." It's pretty much just more of a freestyle, to be honest. But after that, we shall move on to track 2, which is London City Part 2.
Shout out to the fans all over the manners I've played in. You've been amazing. Tonight we're in London City, but you know I'm on a UK thing. I've got to show love to the city. I made my career, my name, my money, my fame in London City. You'll still find me in London City, in the grind, hustle and bustle, out to every other UK city.
As soon as I realised that there was a London City 2, I knew that it was like born to be a banger, because the tune is just incredible. I actually love this song. The beat is very good. Devlin's bars are like too emotional, like not really emotional, but in it, it's about his success and that. Basically, on this song, he's basically bigging up the city he was made in and talks of how, you know, when he was young, he wanted to be known by people. In his words, a chance to exist. This is part 2 of the hit London City on Blood, Sweat and Beers. So yeah, London is pretty much where he was made. He made all his money, he got his fame. Also, he talks about his success and thanks all the fans for supporting him. And yeah, let's move on to track 3, which is Scary Movie featuring Roz Artilla, who not that long ago released his EP called White Night, which has got Devlin on a tune called The Devil's Artillery, so make sure you get that. And it's also featuring Gets, so let's get into it. Scary Movie featuring Roz Artilla and Gets.
Tell me if I got the nerve to make your back pour. Blood from a war wound as dirty as a crack whore. My knife slash many Sydney will slash more, until I top the total murder rate by stab 4. But this ain't a game to me. The sequels will never end until the day you scream in pain for me.
Right, now Scary Movie is literally based on scary movies. The 3 artists have their own film that they have to do a little rap about. Devlin's one is Scream, Roz Artilla's one is Friday the 13th, and Gets' one is Candyman. There's some interesting bars on the song, but by all the 3, I'm going to quote my favourite one, which is by Roz Artilla, where he says, "First guy came to me like he wanted it. I cut his heart out and made his best friend swallow it." That is just joke, that one. Some messed up bars in there, but still really pretty sick. Alright, let's move on to the next track, which is the White Rapids.
I'll leave your body submerged in Tim's second name under piles of dirt. I'd bury you in the West Woods if devs could kill you all in one go. Then I guess I'd have the right to show you that I'm something like a slap-up with a firearm. I'm done home. All you scumbags can run home.
Alright, this is a freestyle Devlin made for a 686 with Westwood, where he finally gave us some info on his new album, which is called A Moving Picture, and it's released October the 29th. Up for pre-order now on HMV, play.com, you know. Yeah. The song is Sick Beat, which, well, I'd say a sick beat anyway, which is produced by fellow OT member Term, and his Twitter is @TermOfficial. Devlin's flow and bars are sick in this track, I reckon, to be honest, but I'm gonna have to move on to number 5, which is called My Moving Picture, which is quite close to the album name, to be honest.
Panoramic takes will show you what it takes to play the game and make a break within this manic place. My life's been a sci-fi drama and a horror film, as off key as me trying to play the clock and spill. But now I wait as things become great. There's always something evil trying to recreate the hate I felt at the start that dwelled in my heart. Unhappy with the cards that we was dealt.
There ain't really too much I can say about this track. I mean, it's got the same, well, nearly the same name as his album, and yeah, I can't really think of anything too deep to go into with the lyrics. But basically, I reckon got a nice hook. The beat's pretty good, and I think obviously Devlin's sick. He don't sound bad in any of his tracks. Well, not usually, always sounds pretty good. So yeah, that's J. See you on my next review. And that's all I can actually say at the moment, so make sure you download the director's cut. Yeah, it's overall, it is a sick EP, one of the best. I think it's better than artists' albums that they put out to buy. To be honest, this is like gold, so yeah. Go and get the album, support Devlin. 2012, big year for him. Laters.